Just weeks after being pushed out of the Justice Department, former Attorney General Pam Bondi is facing a massive crisis that no one saw coming. With a high-stakes congressional hearing on the horizon and major political battles still brewing, her sudden medical diagnosis has sent shockwaves through Washington. Is the timing of this health battle just a coincidence, or will it completely derail the impending investigation into her past? Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in U.S. politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow. Now, let's dive into what is actually happening. Former Attorney General Pam Bondi has confirmed she is currently recovering from surgery and ongoing treatment for thyroid cancer. Bondi shared with CNN that the procedure took place a few weeks ago, and while she is still undergoing medical care, she states she is doing well. This diagnosis comes at an incredibly turbulent time in her career. Only weeks ago, Bondi was ousted from her position at the Justice Department by President Donald Trump. According to reports, Trump's decision was fueled by his dissatisfaction with her performance, specifically criticizing her for not bringing lawsuits against his perceived political enemies. On top of that, Bondi was already under intense scrutiny. She has faced sharp, bipartisan criticism from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle over her handling of sensitive documents related to the late convicted sex offender, Jeffrey Epstein. And the pressure was about to peak, because Bondi is scheduled to testify before the House Oversight Committee regarding the Jeffrey Epstein case this Friday. Yet, even amidst this health battle and political fallout, Bondi is not stepping away from the administration entirely. She has just been appointed to the Presidential Council of Advisors on Science and Technology, a group announced in March to advise Trump on strengthening American leadership in science and technology. Vice President J.D. Vance strongly praised her, stating she has been an enormously valuable asset to the president's team and that he is thrilled she will remain involved in tackling major issues. So, what does this actually mean, and what are the wider implications of this sudden development? First, we have to look at the immediate impact on the House Oversight Committee's investigation. Bondi's scheduled testimony about the Jeffrey Epstein documents is one of the most highly anticipated hearings on Capitol Hill. The Epstein scandal remains one of the most toxic and unresolved controversies in modern political history, with many demanding to know why certain documents were handled the way they were during Bondi's tenure. While Bondi claims she is doing well post-surgery, a recovery from cancer treatment is an incredibly demanding physical ordeal. This raises major questions about whether her testimony will be delayed, altered, or if she will even be physically able to face intense, hostile questioning from members of Congress this Friday. Furthermore, her swift transition from being ousted at the DOJ to being appointed to a prestigious Science and Technology Advisory Council highlights the complex, often contradictory dynamics within the current administration. On one hand, Trump publicly criticized her for failing to pursue his political foes, a move that would typically signal the end of a political career in his circle. Yet, on the other hand, Vice President J.D. Vance is publicly praising her as an invaluable asset, and she is being kept close to the administration's inner circle. This suggests that despite the public fallout, Bondi remains a key player with significant influence. Or perhaps, the administration wants to keep her close and supported as she prepares to face the intense heat of the Epstein inquiry. The optics of this situation are incredibly delicate. If the congressional hearing is delayed due to her health, critics will undoubtedly accuse her of using a medical situation to avoid accountability, despite the very real and serious nature of thyroid cancer. If the hearing goes forward, she will have to navigate intense bipartisan grilling while physically recovering from surgery. Either way, the political stakes for Bondi, the Trump administration, and the House Oversight Committee have just skyrocketed. So what do you think about this? How do you think Pam Bondi's health battle will impact the upcoming Jeffrey Epstein investigation on Capitol Hill? And what do you make of her new appointment to the Science and Technology Council? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. This is a rapidly developing story, and the intersection of personal health, high-level administration maneuvering, and congressional oversight makes it one of the most critical situations to watch in Washington right now. We will keep you updated as more details emerge about Bondi's recovery and whether her highly anticipated testimony will proceed as planned. Thank you for tuning in, stay informed, and we will see you in the next video.